but his delight is in the law of the Lord.
If somebody reading this book out to you, you should be delighted. Like, it's the apple of your eye. I get to learn something. Go ahead.
And in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
That's what he said. You're going to think about this all the time. 24/7. If you in it, but if you're in it, you close the book on the Saturday and go on and do what you want to do. You got to think about this day and night. Every aspect of your life, every decision that you make, you need to acknowledge God. This is what he's talking about. And what would he do for you? Go ahead.
And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water.
Yes, sir.
That bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
Mm-hmm.
His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
And one thing about a tree, if it's planted by water, it's going to grow green. The fruit is going to be on the tree. But if a tree get away from the water, he's going to dry up. He uses the tree as you and me. He used the water as the word of God.
Come on.
The water, it's going to make your way prosperous.
Yes.
Everything you put your hand on, going to prosper.
Yes.
I look at all the stuff that I accomplished in my lifetime. I try not to talk about it because people think I'm bragging. My kids healthy. My wife healthy. We coming together trying to do this law like God said that we all together in one place. It ain't about money. It's not about money, about possession. But he said, seek the kingdom. And all these things shall be added to you.
Amen.
Added to you. Boy, wake up in there. Pete. Go ahead.
Verse 4. The ungodly are not so, but are like the shaft which the wind driveth away.
He said the ungodly are not so. They don't have it. They like the wind. Everything pulls them. The wind, if you got to see a piece of trash on the ground, the wind will blow it anywhere. Just as like people, they will go anywhere. Go ahead.
Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous.
Hey, he tell me right here, the ungodly shall not stand in judgment, meaning that they're not going to be the judge. They're not going to be in the congregation of righteousness. If you understand what the book said, they say the saints shall judge the earth and all the angels.
Yes.
The ungodly won't do that. They're going to be judged. Go ahead.
For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish.
Shall perish, y'all. This is how you know if you're a wise virgin or you're a foolish virgin. If you delight in the law, it will make your way prosperous. I tried it too many times. I used to think a long time ago when I played in the NFL, they gave me a contract, a 2-year contract worth about, $300,000, $300,000, $400,000. And I thought I lost out on life when they cut me. I said, man, I lost out on life. But then I started calculating how God blessed me in my affairs. I'm gonna whoop that too many times. Too many times. And I used to just focus on straining at the neck. I didn't make the NFL. I got cut. I was at my lowest point in my life. Wow. But God stripped that from me because he knew if I let that boy go play NFL, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. And I thought that was the worst thing that ever happened to me. But when I got this book and understood the book about his law and stay away from the world, that was the best thing for me. Like I said, I've been to the top. And I also been to the very bottom. Homeless. Looking for something. Didn't have no job. Didn't have no money. So don't sit there and think, oh, Jeff, I've always been like this. No. I haven't. I got better when I got better in his word. Period. Everybody got to understand that. Listen to what he said here. Let's go to Matthew chapter 23. Matthew chapter 23. Which version of you are you? You got to be a wise one. Don't turn your back on this because it's something that you might not understand. take a little bit at a time. Make a little bit at a time. And these preachers are always teaching against the law. But they'll go right back in Malachi chapter 3 and get that, bring you all the tithes in the storehouse.
Yeah, they get that.
They're going to get that 10% out of your check. Where do you think they got it from? The law. But that is not what God is looking at so much. They're straining at that net, as we're going to see here. Matthew chapter 23, we're going to start with verse 23. Look at this right here. Go ahead.
The same day came to
Matthew
him.
23, verse 23.
Huh?
Matthew 23, verse 23.
Oh, I'm on 22, I'm sorry.
No problem. That's why we here together, brother.
That is 3.
Uh-huh.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matter of the law,
Yes, sir.
judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone.
He said, woe unto the scribes and Pharisees. You don't know the scribes and the Pharisees, though. Those are the ones that sit in Moses' seat. They're supposed to be teaching the people of God, Israel of God, about the law. But what they were focusing on is the tithe. As most of the ministers today, all they focus on is the bread. He said, woe unto you because you have omitted, meaning you left out the weight. You looking at the money. The weight is the Sabbath day. That's the weight. The weight is the dietary law. That's the weight. The holy days, that's the weight of the law. We understand it, but you would focus on this bread. Money, money, money. Read that again.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
What do you call them? Hypocrites?
Right.
What they doing?
For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cinnamon and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matter of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not leave the other undone.
That's why I'm so fearful of when I come up here and I read this book to y'all, because I want to make sure I present it the way God wants me to present it. I don't want to leave nothing undone. I want to try to hit it all in my lifetime. But listen what he said right here. Go ahead.
Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel.
He's straining at a gnat. The gnat is money, cars, clothes, and that big Mack truck, which is the lake of fire about to hit you in your face. And the only thing you can see is, I ain't got this. I ain't got no money. I ain't got this. No. The weight of man's law, man, you follow the law. That's weight. You come here on a Saturday. Your dinner table should be clean. That's weight. But in man's eye, that ain't no weight. That ain't weight at all. It's how much money you got in your pocket. Bruh, what clothes you wearing. No, man. Weight is law. And they omitted that part. They pick and choose. They cherry pick this. And they straining out of net. God gonna deal with these false prophets, these preachers. Go ahead.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess.
He said, you may clean on the outside. You look good on the outside. But the inside of you, of your platter, is full of extortion. If you know what extortion is, it means that you're extorting something out of somebody. You're taking something from somebody. Telling somebody, oh, if you don't pay God his money, he gonna curse you. And most people right now, they don't have the money. Instead of telling them, look, do what you can. Don't put, no, I ain't gonna get all into the tithing principle. And if you know, like I know tithing, people tithe like it wasn't money. It wasn't money.
That's right.
It was corn, oil, flocks of herd, and all this stuff. But you can give money. He that giveth bountifully shall reap bountifully. But that tithing principle right there, that's been suspended until Jesus sat upon the throne and get the Levites back in order in 1,000 years. I understand that. That's why I'm focused on that. But these preachers are straining at that, trying to see what kind of level you on. They take up documentation. oh, sister so-and-so paid $1,000 this year. Sister, brother so-and-so paid $5,000. They take documentation, then they walk in the church, hey, how you doing, bro? You know, Jeff coming out, man, who are you? Go sit at the back. You ain't get no money, you ain't get but $1, $2. This is what they do. I don't want to look at people like that. And you shouldn't, not with the things they have. When you finish with that, keep going. We jump down to verse 20, where we at? 31. Yeah. Go ahead.
Wherefore, by ye be witnesses unto yourselves, that ye are the children of them which kill the prophets.
He said, those people right there, those are the children that killed the prophets back in the day. Because they still got the same thing going on. You come up in some of these churches and you say anything about their pastor that they follow, some of these people will kill you. They will try to hurt you. I done seen it too many times. He cats on YouTube and Facebook, they going out and say, you say one more thing about my pastor, I'm going to do something to you. Like, what? It's the same way our ancestors did to Jesus, the same way they did to Paul, same way they did to John. They killed the prophets. Listen what he say here, go ahead.
Fear ye up then the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell?
Jesus said, y'all doing all this stuff and omitted the weightier matter of the law? Say, you serpent, you know but a snake. Snake in the grass, giving your characteristics. This is all you worried about? You generation of vipers. All you do is want to eat up the flesh of people by what they got. He said, how can you escape hell?
Come on.
How can you escape hell? You finished that? Go ahead, go ahead.
Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall you scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city.
Now this ain't past now. It passed, but also future. It's going to happen to some of us.
Coming up again.
It's coming up again.
Yes, it is.
They're going to persecute you. They're going to try to kill you because of this word. Go ahead.
That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar.
We know who that is. That's John the Baptist. That's Zacharias' son.
Right.
He was killed because he told the king, you can't sleep with that woman, you commit adultery with somebody else's wife. And she got her daughter, what her daughter was, got her name. Dance. Yeah. Dance got go in there and dance. For the king, he said, hey, you have a half of my kingdom, what you want. And she didn't know what to say, but Jezebel knew. Tell him that you want John the Baptist's head on a charge. That's right. And that's how John died. Just because of that. Killing the prophets for dishonest gain. This is what they do. Wow. This is what they do. You finished with that? What you got, 36?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation.
All of it shall come up. Same old thing. This ain't on the script. Go to Isaiah chapter 56. Let me show you something about these greedy pastors. We're in the same coalition as this about woe unto the scribes and the Pharisees. They don't care. All they care about the dollar. But you cannot be a foolish virgin. I'm still on top. All these foolish virgins, they flock after these people because they got money. That's not the key. It's the knowledge of the book and he teaching you the law.
Come on.
Isaiah chapter 56, we'll start at verse 10. We'll read 2 verses there. And show you how God viewed these people, man, these false prophets, these scribes and Pharisees. Go ahead.
His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
Yes, sir.
They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bar sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
God said they are ignorant of the word. You go and tell these people about the holy days and what they represent. They don't know nothing about it. And he said they are dumb dogs. I didn't say it now. A lot of people say, man, why you call that man a dog? That's what the book says. If you ignorant of his law, you are a dumb dog. Go ahead, listen to what he said right here.
Yea, they are greedy dogs,
Call him another dog. Greedy. Why they greedy? Go ahead.
which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter.
And I look at these prosperity preachers. They got jets. I already got a jet, but he believe in God for a $60 million jet. I want a $60 million jet. This is what he believe in God for. He already got a jet. Why can't you fly Delta? A value jet? No, I can't get on that. Because they got this prestigious thing they got. And most of us inside the church, we trying to be just like them. How I know? Because I try to be like that crook in Atlanta, Creflo Dollar. Try to be just like prosperity. So I started. I know everything about him because I studied him up and down. All he talked about was money, money, money.
That's right.
Prosperity. This is not what the kingdom of God is about, y'all. It ain't about that.
It's not.
These greedy, dumb dogs, these unwise virgins are the ones that's seeking after this money. It's this honest game, extorting out the people. You say you believe in God, but actually you saying, congregation, you're going to get that plane for me. No, you don't do it like that. Let's go back to James. Let's go to James chapter 1 and verse 21. To be a wise virgin, you got to know and do the law. You got to. Don't be that foolish one. That foolish one, boy. Anybody can run him or her. We just getting some understanding. The parable of the 10 virgins. 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. Which one will you be? I'm going to take my chance with the wise. I'm going to try to learn. James chapter 1 and verse 21. Go ahead.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
Lay off that sin. All that filthy stuff that's on TV. And I have to tell myself that. Certain shows on TV I'm like, man, I shouldn't be looking at this. Man.
Amen.
Shouldn't be looking at power. Man. Should be looking at all that different stuff that come on TV. I had to sit up there and deliver myself from there. I'm like, man, I got to get some help. Don't look at me like I'm so holy. I'm trying to get it just like y'all trying to get it right here. What he's saying, lay aside that stuff. All that naughtiness, all this different type of sin that these people involved in the world. Sinful stuff. Go ahead.
But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
People got this thing in the world now, I know. I already know about the dietary. I know about the poor. There's no law in I know. There's a law in doing. Do what he says to do. Not just, I know. That's what they tell you. They tell me that all the time. I know. But go ahead.
Skip 25.
Yeah, 25.
But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the word, this man shall be blessed in his deed.
So if you want to be blessed, look in the law and read it. Read the book, this whole book. If you want to be blessed, you want to make sure that you can enjoy some of the things of the world, because all of them ain't bad, but you just got to put them in their rightful order. And if you want to make your way prosperous, look in the law and do it. That's how you govern yourself. That's how you know when all right, time to go. And some people don't know when it's time to go. They sit there and get their head shot off. It ain't no sin to go to no club if you ain't going to the club on Saturday. But you gotta know when to leave and you gotta know what club to go to. You can't go down there to the mud puddle now. You ain't go down there to Big Daddy. Ain't no standing going to a club. But the people you hang around, you better make sure that they the right people. But I don't take no chances like that. I ain't taking no chances. Let me show you something. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 44. Still dealing with these virgins. And when we come in the house of God, he's looking around to see who has that wedding going on. And this is, he told Ezekiel the same exact thing he told Matthew about how he came in the house and he ready for the bride. And he's going to find some unclean people in there. Ezekiel chapter 44 and verse 1. Let's see something here. Because we're not going to forget this. If we forget this, we might end up standing before Jesus with no garment on righteousness. Verse 1, go ahead.
Then he brought me back the way of the gate of the outward sanctuary, which looketh toward the east, and it was shut.
Now God given Ezekiel the vision of the future about when he comes into Jerusalem and sit on David's throne to rule. He said, he's showing them that this door, it was shut. Why? Go ahead.
Then said the Lord unto me, this gate shall be shut, it shall not be opened, and no man shall enter in by it, because the Lord, the God of Israel, has entered in by it. Therefore, it shall be shut.
God in the house, he checking everything out. He trying to see who gonna be there and who he gonna thrust out. Go ahead.
It is for the prince.
Yes, sir.
The prince, he shall sit in it to eat bread before the Lord.
Yes, sir.
He shall enter by the way of the porch of that gate, and shall go out by the way of the same.
Yes, sir.
Then brought he me the way of the north gate before the house. And I looked, and behold, the glory of the Lord filled the house of the Lord. And I fell upon my face.
Now God has given Ezekiel this vision, showing him the future. When he comes back to sit on David's throne, now he got to come and clean this house up. Now let me show you what he's talking about.